Lights are on at Camelback Ranch for a night game on this Thursday evening in Glendale, Arizona, as your back-to-back world champion Dodgers get set to take on the Cincinnati Reds. Now we can play, and the first pitch is upstairs for ball one. And a ground ball to second, waiting for it, Nick Senzel. He'll fire on to first for the out. For the Gold Glove last year at first base. He takes high ball 4. Here's a 1-2. And that is low. These two met last week over in Goodyear. And Ellie De La Cruz got the better of Cole Irvin in that ball game.
Oh, he sent it to another area code.
It was over the secondary fence. Right. This one's up in the air to right field and deep. Heading back to the wall is Alex Call. He makes the catch on the track. 2 down.
De La Cruz was right on it. Just didn't quite get all of it.
1-2 coming to Stewart. Line to center and a base hit. Steer's going to rumble around second on his way to third. Throw goes through and he's out. Andy Paez guns him down. Don't run on Andy.
10 assists last year. They're going to learn. Perfect throw.
Miguel Rojas will lead off for the Dodgers, and Andy Paez, the outfield assist. Teoscar Hernandez. Freddie Freeman batting 4th. Call 5th, and Muncy 6th in the game tonight. Facing left-hander Nick Lodolo out of Laverne, California, and pitched collegiately at TCU. And his first pitch is down, unusual, but he wouldn't sign out of high school. Watch out. Well, bat goes into the Dodger dugout. Oops, a little more pine tar maybe.
A lot more. Yep. But it feels like you're holding on to a bar of soap. You need something that's a little bit more sticky.
A lot of more guys using the spray can these days than that. There's a hot shot to short. That's picked by De La Cruz on the bounce. Gets it to first in time for the out.
The hike, especially with a night game, possibly.
There's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Another hit for Paez here in spring training. 1 on and 1 out for Teoscar now, as they all got plenty of rest in the offseason. That is to right center, and that is going to split the outfielders and go to the wall. Paez on the move. He'll get waved home. And the relay throw is not in time. He's safe. And the Dodgers take a 1-0 lead.
Paez just driving is pumping the legs and got this. You've got to go up and help your guy.
And Freeman lines it to left center. That's going to get Teoscar home, and the Dodgers will take a 2-0 lead. Freeman didn't wait around. He got a sinker that was left right down the middle. And goes the field tonight. And he got hit by the pitch. 4 straight base runners for the Dodgers. First and second, and pitch to Muncy. Left on left and a ground ball to first. Stewart's got it. Throws to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. They'll get the force of call in the middle, as Muncy would have beaten the throw anyway, and the throw did take the first baseman off the bag. A lot of confidence in his defense and his bat as well, as that's down the line. Freeman will score. Muncy is going to round third as the ball took a weird hop off the sidewall and foul ground. And how about that for Santiago Espinal? A 2-out, 2-run double. And the Dodgers lead it 4.
Closer and closer to opening day. We're getting closer and closer to ball clubs that really have to make big decisions as to who's going to be represented in that 26-man roster.
And now Dalton Rushing, number 8 hitter, the batter.
So there's some scouts here. I keep saying, and use the terminology, there's some scouts in stands watching games. They have a shopping list. They're not going to tell you about it, but you can look at rosters and say, look, they're a little diminished in one area or the other.
Rushing hitting 200 here in the spring. Espinal's on 500 now. He's been good. He has 11 runs batted in to lead the club this spring. And he went around on the appeal. That's a strike. It's 0-2 to Rushing. Oh, no, sorry. It's 0-3 now. Missed the second one. He strikes out. And that's the inning. The Dodgers pick up 4 to start things off. We go to the second. 4-0 LA. Visit MLB.com/SportsNet LA. Dodgers with 4 runs in the bottom of the first. Dane Meyer. And then the Phillies got him in the 5th round the very next year. First challenge of the night.
The catcher is challenging the call of ball.
And the Dodgers now down to 1 challenge.
Call's confirmed. Los Angeles has 1 challenge remaining.
Look how close that is.
Yeah. A silly millimeter.
Oh. 3-1, and that's another ball. So Myers will walk. Second walk issued in the game by Cole Irvin. Reds catcher. It's this one down the line, just foul. In the air to right and deep. Heading back to the wall is Alex Call, and he makes the catch right up against the Cincinnati bullpen. Hitter tonight for Cincinnati, and he lines it into left for a base hit.
Attaboy, Malte.
2 on and 1 out for Cincinnati. In second. The payoff's outside and the bases are full.
Boy.
3 walks now for Cole Irvin. Payoff pitch. A little high ball 4, and Irvin's walked in a run. His 3rd walk this inning. 4th in the game. And the Reds get on the board. It's 4-1. Left-hander Miles Caba's warming up in the bullpen. One of the just-in-case guys over from minor league camp. And Mark Pryor will pay Cole a visit.
Well, this is turning into a just-in-case moment.
Well, if you're the optimist, you look out there and say, well, force play anywhere, so get 2.
Well, with the runners there, there's the possibility of a triple play.
Usually pitching coaches, don't they finish their conversation? They say, all right, let's get 2. Then they leave. You know what they normally say? Matt McLean, second time up. Grounded to second. His first time he takes a curveball. Sander comes home. And gets the strikeout on a foul tip. 2 down. Doing the cutter.
Well, whatever Pryor said to his pitcher seemed to work.
Pretty skies tonight over Glendale. Night is falling. Spencer Steer walked and was thrown out at third base, trying to go first to third on a base hit by Sal Stewart. Andy Pajes gunned him down. Fouled a long way down the right side.
Well, for Steer, he also made a statement last year. It was his 3rd consecutive season with at least 20 home runs. It is a label of a hitter-friendly ballpark in Cincinnati.
1-1 pitch.
And why do we say that? Well, very not long distances to the fences.
The ball carries well there in the
Yes, it
summer
does.
too. It's hot. Great American Ballpark. 2-1. Missed inside. Some around baseball call it the Great American Small Park. You look at the ballparks that have the most home runs hit every year, it's either near or at the top of the list. Coors Field's usually up there too. Ground ball to second. Senzel knocks it down to his feet, throws to first, and he got him. So the damage gets limited to just 1 run. 3 men left, and we're through an inning and a half. Dodgers 4, Reds 1. This today. Lodolo pitching to Teoscar Hernandez to start the Dodger third. A 1-run game here. Final meeting of spring training between the Dodgers and the Reds. Teoscar doubled in a run and scored one himself in the first inning.
International attention.
It did. There's a tapper down to third. Brian Hayes with it. On the run, makes the throw to get Teoscar. 1 man out. Freddie Freeman will come up. Freddie with an RBI base hit and a run scored in the first.
So I mentioned Teoscar and the fastball slugging percentage. How about Freddie Freeman on non-fastballs last year? 8th best slugging percentage, almost 500.
It's a sinker. 2 from Nick Lodolo. It's 2-2.
The catcher is challenging the call of ball.
Tyler Stevenson didn't like that one. It might have a point here. That was well in the strike zone.
Call's overturned. Cincinnati has 1 challenge remaining.
Freddie is out. It was a fastball located down and away, but it caught plenty of the corner. Two down. 1-2 in the air to shallow right. This is a long run for Spencer Steer. He's not going to get it. Falls in for a hit for Alex Call.
Two of us are talking early about someone else that we know very well that's on Team USA. A little strange, as we discovered today, is that Clayton Kershaw, who was warming up the other night against Team Italy.
Joe Ryan's going to come in and replace him. Oh, Muncy just lays into this one. And Max Muncy swinging the silver hammer here in spring training. His 2nd home run. A 2-run shot. The Dodgers lead it 6-3.
Well, for Max, the other good news is too that was against a lefty, and there he'd like to raise that average. I'll tell you what, he has been amazing. You put runners on the board with Muncy. You go back to last year, hit .298.
He just absolutely hammered that curveball. Base is clear, 2 down. Santiago Espinal will swing and foul it away. Yes, we're talking about Kershaw. Joe Ryan of the Twins is going to replace him, and he would line up to pitch in the championship game should the U.S. get there. .395 feet on the home run for Muncy. And a ground ball that ramps off the mound. McLean behind the bag gets it there just in time to retire Espinal. Max Muncy goes yard, puts a little distance between the Dodgers and the Reds. TJ Antone will now come on to pitch for Cincinnati. He'll face Andy Pages. Antone, right-hander, his first pitch of the ball game, is hit on the ground toward third. That's past a diving Brian Hayes into left field for a base hit, and Andy is 2 for 3.
Yeah, first pitch, a curveball, and Pages jumped all over it.
As Teoscar launches one to left field. This ball back, and it is gone. A 2-run shot. Teoscar Hernandez, his first of the spring, and the Dodgers lead it 8-3.
He got all of it. Dodgers have put some very good swings on some pitches tonight. But here in the inning, a solid single by Paez. That was on a curveball, and for Teoscar, got a breaking ball and sent it adios.
And Freddie Freeman gets the curveball. Player seems to do that at one point or another during the season. But he looks healthy and he looks in great condition.
Well, it's difficult to play this game, and especially if I love you, but let me come up for air.
That is up the middle past a diving McLean. Freeman will stop at second. Alex Call with his second hit. Third time he's been on base. And Max hits one up in the air, playable to left. Hines underneath it. And that's the first out of the Dodger fifth. Santiago Espinal had a double, drove in 2. He has 11 runs batted in this spring to lead the club. Freeman right behind him with 9.
.75% field team.
Espinal will chase the slider, and he is out on strikes.
There'll be a quiz on this at 8:30
God
tomorrow
starts the
morning.
inning fresh here in the top of the 7th inning. Dodgers up 8-3. God starts the inning fresh here in the top of the 7th inning. Dodgers up 8-3. And facing Jimenez, who one hops it down to third. Fitzgerald lots of time, but he airmails it to first. And Hansel Jimenez is at first. A throwing error by Ryan Fitzgerald.
Not bad on the pickup. It's kind of a vicious hop.
Last year, and he has done in the past nicely. Oh, that's just tucked inside of third, and that's going to get a run in as Jimenez comes around third to score, and George is into second base. Run scored. Hampson, veteran. We saw him a lot with the Rockies. He hits one deep to left field. Zaire Hope back on the track. Hope has it lined up, makes the catch. He'll throw it to third. A little bit offline, but Cincinnati base runner. The ball gets past, rushing, throw to the plate, and Scott, oh, he couldn't hold on. Ball was there in time, but it popped out of Scott's glove, and the Reds get another run. 8-5.
Front of the ball.
Hard hit ball to short. Miller behind it. 2 down. What's the favorite movie on the Jordan Cruiser? He said Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Said they played it over and over. Scott gets the strikeout, and it is stretch time. Stand and stretch. Time for the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by Sit and Sleep.
Idea as soon as the ball leaves the bat.
Hampson grabs it, throws him out.
And he's made some terrific plays. I mean, earlier on, we saw him in the one game. He made a head fake with a catcher.
He's 20 years old. Puts this one up in the air, shallow left. Garrett Hampson backpedaling. Shortstop makes the catch. 2 down for the Dodgers in the bottom of the 7th. Now Kyle Nevin will get some at bats in the DH spot. Maybe 1, maybe 2, depending on how the rest of the game goes. And he swings, hits a high drive to left. This one heading back to the wall. Gone! A home run. Kyle Nevin on the the first pitch he sees tonight. Well, that'll make his dad proud for sure.
Third home run of the night for the Dodgers. And for Nevin, boy, this is a swing. He'll want to look at it and be able to just put it in the memory bank.
A slider that hung over the middle, and he hammered it. And Wagner up in the air to right. And Carlos George under it. He makes the catch for out number 3. But the Dodgers add on, put on the 9th run here in the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nevin with a blast. Make sure to join us tomorrow night, same time, right here on Sportsnet LA as we head over to Peoria. Mariners on the docket for another night game. Then Saturday afternoon, the Dodgers are the road team against the White Sox here, 1 o'clock. Texas Rangers come over on Sunday afternoon. The Brewers Monday afternoon. All those games at Camelback Ranch, 3 in a row before the Dodgers have another night game against Kansas City. Landon Knack is expected to pitch tomorrow against Seattle. Opposite lefty Cade Anderson. TV only again tomorrow night. So a right fielder, Carlos George for Cincinnati. In the top of the 9th. Yeah, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and George is out.
He gone.
Stealing a line from Hawk Harrelson.
He was a former teammate when I first came up. He got from me.
2 hopper to short by Garrett Hampson. 2 down, 1 to get.
He took advantage of me. We're running before a ball game. I'm called up at the end of the season. He goes, "Hey, I understand you're pretty fast." I says, "Yeah." So I'll run you 40 yards for $100. So we ran it. I beat him by 10 yards. He goes, "You owe me 100. I said, "No, I beat you." He said, "I didn't say I beat you. I said I just run you." But he got me again.
Yeah.
On, hey, I bet tonight is between 20 and 30,000 in the stands. We're in Kansas City. And there was not going to be 20 to 30,000. So I said, "Okay, fine, you're on." The attendance was something like 9,000. I said, "Hey, you owe me." He said, "No, I told you to be between 20 and 30,000.
20 people and 30,000 people.
Yeah. Well, but he said, "Hey, look, I'll send you $100 when you hit your first home run in professional ball."
Ken Hawk Harrelson. He's a classic.
Oh, absolutely.
Used to see him here when he was still broadcasting the White Sox. So the Reds now down to their last strike as the first baseman P.J. Higgins facing Antonio Knowles. Knowles trying to wrap it up. $12,001 watched it tonight. The 6th sellout for the Dodgers and their largest crowd of the spring. 2-2, ground ball to second right there. Logan Wagner, he throws him out, and that is your ball game. And the Dodgers go to 13-6 in the spring. The Reds drop to 9-9. The 9-5 victory here tonight in the final spring training matchup between Cincinnati and the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez with a home run. Max Muncy with a home run. Freddie Freeman with another RBI. Dodgers win it 9-5. Join us Thursday. Dodgers taking on the Mariners, 6 o'clock. TV pregame at 5:30. Now stay tuned for Access Sportsnet Dodgers. For Rick Monday and Kirsten Watson, I'm Tim Neverett. Talk to you again tomorrow night.